Today on the Roadhouse, I've been needing a tow rig, and I found a beast. I'm going to go show you a few that I looked at and the one that I chose. Let's get it started. If you're anywhere around Arkansas, Taylor's Roofing right there and take care of you. Debating on getting this sucker. 12-inch lift, 44s. A little bit of scaling on the frame, kind of worried about that. That doesn't look too good there. That side of it is not bad at all. .60 needs rebuilt. Long bed, FX4 off-road package. It's a cloth interior. Driver's side window is knocked out because he locked his keys in here. And they took out the battery, couldn't get in. Rockers right here need to be replaced. Same on the other side. A little bit of scaling on the frame. I'm kind of hesitant about it. I need a tow rig. Get quite a ways away from it before you can get it all in. It's got the whole entire front end ready to go, not damaged or anything. It hasn't been wrecked. Motor sat and covered. Tow mirrors, tow package. Of course, that don't mean much when you just replace the springs. It's an F350. This truck looked great on the outside. It might have had some moss on the outside of it, but it looked great. There was hardly any dings whatsoever on the whole outside of this truck. Got up underneath it, and holy mother of goodness, it had so much little rust, and the frame was flaking, and the crossbars for the bed were rusted out. I'd never seen that before. The bed wasn't rusted. The crossbars underneath the bed that were attached to the frame, they were rusted out. I had never seen anything like that in my life. And the truck, besides that, was in great shape. But I just am not going to replace a frame. And then all the little things that are attached to the frame were rusted. No go on this one.
Who drove it to work. Smoke or nothing, smells damn good.
This running 7.3 diesel was what I wanted really bad, but the guy forgot he didn't have his title when he posted it for sale, and we had worked a deal out, and I was going to be on the way down to get it within like 2 days, and he couldn't find the title. Then I asked him, well, we could file for a new title, and I'd still do the work the deal with you the same way. And he decided that he'd like to keep the truck. So this truck I lost out on. It would have been a really good deal, but lost out. Sometimes we don't get what we want. Damn it. Now I found this truck after I had just found out that I could not get this 7.3 diesel. So now I'm looking at this V10. Why am I looking at the V10? Because it is in dang good shape. This truck has very little rust, and I have been finding some trucks with rust on it. I've been finding some good deals on these 7.3s, but I just don't like all the rust. I hate rust. Hate it.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a deer pet here. This is pretty cool. All right. Like my woman said, be a deer and get your roof repaired. Taylor's Roofing. Okay, with the Roadhouse money that I've earned on the YouTube channel, I have bought this as my next tow rig. It's F350 1-ton truck, lifted. Got a lot of little stuff to do to it. Pretty clean. Only one spot of rust on the back quarter. On the other side. I'm not getting it with the ladder or anything like that, but it is big. It's got a V10 in it, probably locked up. There's that rust back there I'm going to take care of. Probably Raptor line this whole underneath part here. Probably be talking about it on an episode of Alcohol and Gas. When I've heard about guys doing Cummins swaps where they throw a Cummins in a Ford Super Duty, I was pretty intrigued. So that's why I'm going this route. It doesn't look like it's going to be too high in price as far as the swap goes. So I'm looking forward to getting this one done. More likely what I'm going to do first on this big of a truck is I'm going to look at the V10, see if I can fix it. If I can't fix it, I'm going to put another V10 in it that I can find. I found one on Marketplace for about 300 bucks. That's got about 126,000 miles on it, I think. So I'm going to throw that in there and see how it goes for a while and make sure everything's running, driving, everything works. And then I'm going to do the swap, because you never have more frustrations than doing a swap where your parts, you don't know if they worked before you did the swap or not, because you never had the truck running before. That's what happened with my diesel swap on my 79 Ford. I got a lot of stuff that's not working. I didn't know if it was working before or not. Sucks. Why did I choose the V10 Super Duty long bed instead of diesel long bed? I couldn't find any diesel long beds that were in decent shape whatsoever at all. This was the best shaped truck that I could find. Now, if I'm going to be swapping this thing anyway, I'm going to be doing fuel lines and fuel tanks and all that type of stuff for the most part, so I don't feel that I have spent extra money putting extra diesel stuff in. Now, there will be some that I could have used. I could have been cheaper if I would have bought a if I would have bought a 7.3 or a 6.4. The main function of this truck is to be the beast that it looks like. It's a long bed, 1-ton F350 Crew Cab, and it's lifted. It's lifted a little bit too high for me right now. We may see what we are going to do about that, but for now, it's a big beast. I'm going to be going through a lot of the stuff. I don't like the red that's underneath on the lift stuff, so I'm going to probably sand that down and paint it some other color. There's got to be a lot of little work that I need to do this truck, and I love the fact that it's a long bed. I may put a camper or a topper on the back of it, one that looks pretty sleek, one that stays with the body lines. Why? Because this is going to be my tow rig. I want everything that I need in the back of this thing, and I need it to be safe, locked up, all that type of stuff. So I'm going to be looking for either topper or a camper shelf that goes on the back of it that looks pretty sleek. Well, I regret not getting a 7.3 or 6.4 or 6.7 to have the extra diesel parts to do this come and swap with. I don't know. Maybe not, but I will have a good shaped truck. And I do know that there are a lot of these trucks that are being parted out. So getting fuel lines and fuel tanks is going to be no issue whatsoever at all. Appreciate everybody for watching, liking, subscribing. Thank you for everything that you do for the Road Hard Roadhouse. And as always, if you ride her hard, don't put her away wet. If you put her away wet, you might end up at the